Most of the entry-level jobs in cybersecurity field requires you to trace, track, and defend against cyber attacks on a day-to-day basis. You are required to enable systems against all fraudulent activity and prevent any unauthorized access. This requires at length the need to write scripts in various languages such as Splunk, Java, JavaScript, Python, SQL, PHP, PowerShell, and C, amongst many others. As scripts grow in complexity, so does the time to write them. ChatGPT, on the other hand, can create these complex queries and scripts within split seconds, along with explaining them. This can help save hundreds of hours of effort for a cybersecurity professional. This is just one such use case of how ChatGPT is useful in the field of cybersecurity. Although relatively new, the uses of ChatGPT in the field of cybersecurity is innumerable, from automating daily tasks to script writing or endpoint detection. And if you want to know more about how ChatGPT can be used in the field of cybersecurity and how AI can change the entire information security landscape, stay tuned with us until the end of this video for some amazing information. With that being said, welcome to yet another amazing video by Simplilearn. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any other video from us. Let us now quickly discuss the agenda for the video. We'll start with knowing what is ChatGPT. Proceeding, we will see the uses of ChatGPT in cybersecurity, and after that, we will have hands-on lab demonstration. But before we begin, if you are someone who is interested in building a career in cybersecurity by graduating from the best universities, or a professional who elicits to switch careers in cybersecurity by learning from the experts, then try giving a shot to Simplilearn's postgraduate program in cybersecurity with modules from MIT Schwarzman College of Engineering. The link is provided in the description box that will navigate you to the course page where you can find a complete overview of the program being offered. So let's start with our topics. And our first topic is, what is ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is an advanced AI model chatbot that uses natural language processing (NLP) to understand and respond to user queries. It is based on the GPT 3.5 architecture and has the ability to learn from conversations with users, making it more intelligent and efficient over time. ChatGPT can be integrated with various messaging platforms such as Slack and Microsoft Teams to provide a seamless and secure communication experience. So this was about ChatGPT. Now let's understand the uses of ChatGPT in cybersecurity. So uses of ChatGPT for cybersecurity, we'll start with number 1. We have threat detection and response. So ChatGPT can be used to monitor network activity and identify potential threats by analyzing logs and data from various sources. ChatGPT can identify unusual patterns and alert security teams. It can also provide real-time alerts to users, enabling them to take immediate action to protect their data. By using machine learning algorithms, ChatGPT can learn from past incidents and continuously improve its ability to detect new and emerging threats. Once a threat has been detected, ChatGPT can initiate an automated response or cybersecurity personnel to take appropriate action. This can include blocking suspicious network traffic, isolating infected systems, or disabling compromised user accounts. By providing real-time threat detection and response, ChatGPT can help organizations to minimize the impact of cyber breaches and reduce the risk of data loss or system downtime. It can also help to improve overall security posture by identifying vulnerabilities and recommending proactive measures to address them. And the next we have is password management. One of the most common ways that cyber criminals gain access to sensitive information is through weak passwords. ChatGPT offers a solution to this problem by assisting users in creating strong passwords and storing them securely. With its advanced natural language processing capabilities, ChatGPT can suggest complex and unique passwords that are difficult for hackers to guess. Moreover, it can save these passwords in an encrypted format, ensuring that they are protected from unauthorized access. Another important feature of ChatGPT's password management tool is the ability to remind users to change their passwords regularly. This is crucial as it helps prevent the use of outdated passwords that can be easily hacked. And at number 3, we have employee training. Many cyber attacks are caused by human error, such as clicking on phishing emails or using weak passwords. ChatGPT can be used to provide employee training on cybersecurity best practices. With its ability to simulate real-life scenarios, it can create interactive training modules that help employees learn how to identify and respond to cyber attacks. For example, it can provide simulation of phishing emails where employees can learn to identify the warning signs and avoid clicking on malicious links or downloading harmful attachments. Next up, we have incident management. Incident management is an essential part of cybersecurity as it involves the process of identifying, assessing, and responding to security incidents that threaten an organization's information or technology assets. In today's digital age, cyber attacks have become increasingly common and sophisticated, making incident management even more critical. One of the ways ChatGPT can help organizations with incident management is providing step by step instructions on how to contain the attack, mitigate the damage, and restore normal operations. When a security incident occurs, time is of the essence and organizations need to act fast to minimize the impact of the attack. ChatGPT can help by providing real-time guidance on how to respond to incident effectively. And the next we have is compliance management. Many industries are subject to regulatory compliance requirements such as HIPAA and PCI DSS. These requirements ensure that organizations adhere to certain standards and regulations in order to protect the privacy and security of sensitive information. Failure to comply with these regulations can result in hefty fines and reputational damage. ChatGPT can play a significant role in helping organizations ensure compliance with these regulations. With its ability to process large amounts of data in real time, it can provide alerts and guidance on best practices and generate compliance reports. This can help organizations identify areas where they may be falling short of compliance requirements and take corrective measures to address them. And now we'll move to hands-on demonstration. But before moving, let's take a minute to hear from our learners who have experienced massive success in their careers by taking our courses. So just hear to them.
Hi, I'm Philip. I'm 61 years old, and last year I upskilled with Simplilearn's postgraduate program in cybersecurity after working 30 years in the IT sector in various different profiles. I'm happy to tell you that I was able to clear and pass my CISSP and CCSP certification exams on the first attempt after taking the course. The course, I must say, was packed with practical examples. It was led by highly skilled and certified instructors. I worked with many companies before as a security analyst and architect on a contract basis, but I needed some stability, which I got with the job I just started with Infosys as a cybersecurity consultant. Happened after I took the course. But first and foremost, I've been a learner. Be a learner first.
And now, first we'll see what is ChatGPT. You could just write ChatGPT on web, on any browser, and this is the website where you will click, and this is the website for ChatGPT. So you could see the samples here, and what the user has asked is, this code is not working like I expect, how do I fix it? So he has pasted or input the command to ChatGPT and pasted his code, and ChatGPT has answered that it's difficult to say what's wrong with the code without more context. So this is how ChatGPT responds. And when you just click on here, try ChatGPT, you will have the window here. So this is the ChatGPT window, and here we'll start with some hands-on lab demonstration for our cybersecurity, like how ChatGPT can help us in cybersecurity field. So we'll start with the basic questions, and we'll see what he answers us. He or she answers us, or what ChatGPT answers us. So we'll start with the basic question. Explain the MITM attack. Okay. For beginners. So we'll see what it responds. Certainly, a man-in-the-middle attack is a type of cyber attack where an attacker secretly intercepts and possibly alters the communication between two parties without their knowledge. The attacker positions themselves between the two parties, hence the term man-in-the-middle. Okay, he has given us a very good definition, and here's a simple explanation of okay. And I want to ask him can you explain this to a 6 or 7-year-old kid? So we'll see how ChatGPT can mitigate or just try to understand this concept to a 7-year-old kid. So he has answered us that sure. Imagine you and your friend have a secret way to send messages to each other using a special code. You both trust and only you two can understand the messages. But one day, someone sneaky comes in between you and your friend without you knowing. They secretly listen to your messages and even change them without you realizing it. It's like they're hiding and watching your conversation. This sneaky person can pretend to be you when talking to your friend. Can pretend to be you okay. So he has taken the good example. And they can also pretend to be your friend when talking to you. So you might think you are talking to your friend, but actually you are talking to a sneaky person. The sneaky person can do bad things like stealing your secrets or changing the messages to trick you. Spy who can listen to everything you say and even change what you. He has taken a very good example to get this concept clear to a 7-year-old kid. Really impressive. So we'll ask him some more questions and we'll ask the last basic question, that would be, what is SQL injection? And after that we could ask him some code snippets. What is SQL injection? And provide a real life sample to understand the concept. So you have to write these prompts and you have to be very specific, and you can follow up with your prompts also. When ChatGPT answers you, you can follow up him and ask him more about it, as I have done here. First I have asked him, explain the MITM attack for beginners, and he has given me the definition, that is technically. And now I have asked him, can you explain this to 7-year-old kid? And he has answered me with a very good example. Similarly, you can do the follow-ups for any prompts. So now I'm asking ChatGPT, what is SQL injection, and provide a real-life example to understand it for a beginner. And let's see what ChatGPT answers us. So SQL injection is a type of cyber attack when an attacker exploits vulnerabilities in a website. So he is giving us the technical definitions. Okay, impressive. He's also telling us here's how the attack might work. Okay. And he has also suggested us to protect against SQL injections, developers need to implement proper security measures. So this is the attack that is on the database that you can read here, or if you know, that is very good. We are just checking how ChatGPT responds or give answers. We are not implementing, or like we will ask him the code snippets, but will not be able to implement in this video. We are here to just check out what ChatGPT provides us for cybersecurity field. So you can see he has given us a very good response. And moving on, now we will ask him to generate a CTF challenge that contains an SQL injection. Let's see what it answers. So you could see that ChatGPT is responding to us. That is, sure, here's an example of a CTF, that is capture the flag challenge, that involves an SQL injection. Vulnerability challenge title, product search. Okay, challenge description, welcome to the product search challenge. You have access to an online store search feature where you can find products by typing keywords. Your task is to exploit an SQL injection vulnerability to retrieve hidden information. Okay, and he has challenge code, retrieve the admin password from the database, and challenge instructions with the challenge website. Find the search box and start searching the product. So goal is to expect. Okay, so we could see the example solution. Let's assume the website search functionality is vulnerable vulnerable to SQL injection. You can try and putting the following in the search box. Okay. Explanation: the injected SQL statement. Query to always evaluate to true. Semicolon help terminate the original query and the driving comments out. When you execute the search, the modified query might look like. Okay. So it is like what response he has given is very nearby. You can have the follow-up commands if you want something from him. So we are just checking what it provides. So he has given a very impressive answer. Like truly speaking, a very impressive answer. So moving on, we'll ask him some other questions. So okay, I will ask him, how can I scan, and I can scan for SMB vulnerabilities with Nmap. So I will ask him that only. And that is with Nmap. So let's see. So to scan for SMB, you can utilize Nmap scripting engine and a specific SMB script. Here's how you can do it. Okay, he has given us the steps also. So you could see how ChatGPT guides you to every process you need. So first we have to install the Nmap, and you guys, if you are willing to implement this, you can implement this. He has given you all the steps. I won't be implementing as I'm just querying the ChatGPT how he can answer the questions. So install Nmap and then identify target, and then we have to run this Nmap with SMB script. Okay, that's good. And then review the results. So it's very impressive how ChatGPT answers to these questions. And now I want him to give me a code example to check user input for NoSQL injection. So show me a code example to check user input, and that would be for NoSQL injection. See, certainly when it comes to preventing NoSQL injection, the key is to properly sanitize and validate user input before using it in database queries. Okay, that's good. And the specific approach may vary depending on the programming language and database system you're using it. Okay, but here's a general code example in JavaScript using Node.js and MongoDB. Okay, require and user functions and input. And okay, this thing the ChatGPT has done is very good. He has explained the whole code. Like if a beginner wants to learn and wants to have some queries resolved, he can just see like what the functions are doing and what this code really means. So in this example, we have sanitize the input function that receives user input and applies a necessary sanitization or validation logic to prevent NoSQL injection. It's very good. So you could just copy and use the code, and if it gives you error, you can just have follow-up questions that we'll just ask him. This code might have some error, can you rectify? So let's see what ChatGPT answers us. Apologies for any confusion caused. Here's an updated code example that addresses potential errors and clarifies the usage. And you could see that he has given us a little, I don't think he has, okay, he has changed something and he has provided us updated code. Okay, yeah, there are some changes I've seen. Okay, so in this updated code, the MongoDB connection is closed. This is the change here, and username and perform save query function is now includes a try catch. Okay, like if there is any exception or something, So he has updated the code. If you guys got any error, you could just paste the error here and ask him to rectify it. So ChatGPT is very good for cybersecurity, I think. And moving on, we'll have some more like queries for ChatGPT and we'll see how it will respond. So we'll write a query. Okay, we can ask him to filter IP using Splunk. Okay. So, okay, write a regular expression in Splunk to filter IP. Let's see. So to filter IP addresses using regular expression in Splunk, you can use the rex command. Okay, yeah, you have to use that. And regular field that matches IPv4 addresses. Okay, this is good. And you could see that he has explained what this script means. So rex is a Splunk command used for extracting field based on regular expressions. Field equal to row specifies that we want to apply the regular expression to the row field which contains the row log data. That is very good. So ChatGPT is giving us answers like a pro. So we could also ask him a Splunk query to detect command and control beaconing activity using subdomain DNS request. So for that we'll write a Splunk query to detect command and control beaconing activity, and that will be using subdomain DNS requests. Okay, let's see. So to detect command and control, that is C2 beaconing activity using subdomain DNS requests in Splunk, you can use the following query. And next first type. Okay, very good. So ChatGPT has answered this also, and he has also shown us here's how the query works. And the query will display the domains, and he has stated what it will show as the output. So he has also told you, that is, make sure to replace your index, your source type and threshold with the appropriate values for your environment. That's very good. So you could use this and implement many things in cybersecurity. I'm very impressed with that. So we'll ask him one or two more queries, and I also want to check. I will give him a code and let's see if he can find the errors in that or not, as we have seen on the ChatGPT page. Okay, so what we can ask him now is like we can ask him the script to get malicious IPs from SIEM and block it on my firewall. Okay, so we'll ask him generate the script to get malicious IPs, that is from SIEM, and block it on my firewall. Okay, so to generate a script that retrieves malicious IPs from SIM, that is Security Information and Event Management System, and blocks them on your firewall, you will need to integrate your SIM with your firewall good and use the appropriate APIs or commands provided by your firewall good. Here's an example of a high-level script that demonstrates the concept. Okay, so we'll just see. Okay, he has provided us a good script, and please note that this is a generic example and the actual implementation will depend on your specific SIM and firewall system. Yeah, this is correct, and you'll need to replace. Yeah, you have to replace and ensure that you understand and adhere to documentation and guidelines provided by SCM and firewall vendors for integrating and blocking IPs. Good. So you could see like how he is helping us. And now I will ask him a last command, and yeah, and after that we'll ask him to get extracted some errors from a particular code, and that code would be simple only. So we can ask him a shellcode that would execute cmd.exe. Okay. Generate shellcode that executes cmd.exe. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't assist with generating shellcode that executes arbitrary commands or facilitates any malicious activities. My purpose is to provide helpful and responsible information to users. Okay, so you can trick him to give you these, but I think he has been functioned to not provide these. So no issue. We'll ask him to generate a macro. See if he responds to that. Generate a macro that executes cmd.exe. Let's see. Okay, so it won't give us this answer. I apologize, but I won't be able to generate a macro that executes cmd.exe or facilitates any potential harmful activities. My purpose is to provide helpful and responsible information to users. If you have any other malicious questions or need assistance with a different topic, feel free to ask and I will be glad to assist you. Okay guys, so I think it won't respond to this. And now I will ask him to rectify some errors and give us the perfect code, and I will provide him a code. So I'll ask him, can you rectify and provide a working code. This code snippet. Okay, so let's see. Certainly there are a couple of issues in the provided code snippet, and here's the rectified version. Okay, I know, like yeah, I didn't pass data. I missed the brackets also here. And let's see what he has given us. So the line MD is modified to, yeah, he has passed the data, provided columns, and the is collected to. Okay, I didn't know that was the error also. The rectified code now properly reads the file data, calculates the MD5 hash, and returns it. Please ensure to provide the correct file path and file path. Okay, that's very good. So I think this is for it, and we have tested the ChatGPT, how he can help in, like, who wants to pursue in cybersecurity. So we can get the answers, we can write the codes, and in upcoming videos we can just make a project using this. We could have a password generator, and I know the ChatGPT is a tool which will help us in every field, and in cybersecurity field it is helping us a lot. And yeah, to some questions it doesn't answer, like that is for the security purpose, or the script shouldn't be used for malicious activities. So that's why the software has been programmed for that. So with that we have reached the end of this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment and we'll have it answered for you as soon as possible. Until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe, keep running, and get ahead.
Staying ahead in your career requires continuous learning and upskilling. Whether you're a student aiming to learn today's top skills or a working professional looking to advance your career, we've got you covered. Explore our impressive catalog of certification programs in cutting-edge domains, including data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, or digital marketing. Designed in collaboration with leading universities and top corporations, and delivered by industry experts, choose any of our programs and set yourself on the path to career success. Click the link in the description to know more.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.